How's it going, everyone? This is EK1 Gaming here, and today we're going to be taking a look at my brand new internet speeds by Vodafone in the UK. Now, this is Gigafast broadband, okay, or Gigafast fiber. So, if you're in the UK, you can simply go to Vodafone, put in your postcode, and it will tell you if you can get this or not. Now, previously, I did a video on Sky and how bad Sky was with their internet. They said it was fiber, but it wasn't fiber. Then they said it was like going to give me 150 meg, and I got like 20 megs. It was crazy. So I just went out and I thought, you know what? Let me try and find Giga internet within the UK. And it's harder than you think to find within the UK at a reasonable price. So I basically priced up getting my own internet installed directly to the house, which come up around, I think, £5,000. And I was like, well, that's a little bit too much out of budget. You know, by a little bit, I mean probably £4,950 worth out of budget. But on a serious note, I was looking for budget-friendly gigabyte internet where they don't use your actual phone line as a line in, because no matter what speed internet they're promising you, your line will only take what it can take. They can't change your line unless they physically change the line and make it accept a gigabyte's worth of speed, because that line might only be able to accept 50 meg. So this is the confusion with the internet now, and people and companies promising you this speed, that speed. As soon as they say, oh, it's running through your phone line, I'm sorry, I don't want it, because I want copper or fiber lines coming from the box out in the street straight into my house and dedicated to my house. And that's exactly what Vodafone have done. So first off, you get the Vodafone Hub. Now, the Vodafone Hub is fantastic. It looks super cool. I've got it on my desk. I don't even hide it. I just put it on my desk and I'm hardwired straight in. Now, the Vodafone Hub came like 3 days before they fitted it. And then what happens is you get an engineer appointment, because they have to send out two guys. One guy does all the digging, like, so basically what they do is they dig up, like, they had to dig up some of my grass, like a channel down the grass, and put the fiber line in, and it comes directly into your house, whatever room you want it in, as long as it's at the front of the house, because they won't technically go over the back unless they use the poles to put the fiber line across. But for me, my house, my room's at the front, which is perfect, right next to the garden. So they dug a little a trench, let's say, only a small trench across the grass. They fed the lines in directly to my house from the actual point on the road outside. So they dug some of the road out to get the wires, etc. So that was perfect, and it's exactly what I wanted. Now, you're not going to believe how cheap this internet is. Okay, I pay £55 per month. Now, you might be thinking, oh, that's expensive for internet. But it's not when you put into comparison the value for money. And on that £55, I don't pay any line rental. So Vodafone right now, they have their own lines in, but they don't charge you line rental on top. So it's simply just £55. They might put the VAT on top. I don't know. I haven't had my first bill yet. But £55, and there's no line rental cost. So you haven't got to pay that extra like £18 per month, which is perfect. And you've got a dedicated line for your house, for your room, for whatever you want. Now, my internet, I only run my PC on it. I don't run anything else. There's nothing connected to this internet at all. Like, not my phone, not nothing. I won't let anyone have the Wi-Fi password in the house. This is dedicated for my gaming setup only, and for my streaming setup. And I've seen huge improvements in downloading games. I've seen improvements in my stream quality. I've also just generally seen searching and web browsing improvements, no end. And the biggest improvement I've seen is when I upload a YouTube video, it is like that. Like, before, it would take me about 20 minutes to upload a video. I'd have to watch it go all the way up, and then it would process, HD, and all of that good stuff. Now, before I've typed in the title of the video has uploaded constantly. It just goes up, and by the time I've done my thumbnail, which is about 3 steps down, it's all processed, and it's ready for me just to release, which is absolutely incredible. So we're going to take a look now at a speed test of the actual internet, what we're getting right this moment while I'm recording this. I do have other tabs open, so it might just slightly affect it. However, we're going to have a look now and just see exactly what we're getting live right now on the video. So what we're doing now is we're on speedtest.net, and this is going to basically test the speed of the internet. It's not 100% accurate. This gives you a rough idea. So my speeds are meant to be 900 download and 900 upload. However, you've got to take into account this is not 100% accurate. Also, it just depends on the line coming into the house, what kind of speed you're going to get. I'm happy for anything over 500, because 500 for me is more than enough. And for the money that I'm paying, it's totally worth it. As long as my upload speed is like hitting 900, I don't really care about the download that much. Just making sure that it's like 500 plus, maybe 600 plus, and then I'm happy with that. So let's just go ahead and see what it's actually getting right this moment. Every time I do a test on it, it says something different, but there's always like a ballpark figure of what it hits between, and it's usually between 6 and like 850, so 600 and then 850. Depending on what I've got open on the computer as well, depending on what time of the day and stuff like that. But it never really drops below 600, so which is enough for me. Now you can see 683 megabytes per second download with a 6 ping, which is good, and 900 and what we're going to be 920 upload, which is absolutely incredible, which is more than what we envisioned. Okay, so you can see clearly that there's a massive improvement in the internet just switching to Vodafone. So of course you've just seen we've got some good speeds there, and I'm more than happy with those speeds. Like I say, don't listen to where it says 900 up 900 down. It's more about the quality of line coming in. It could be the weather, like I don't know, the grass could be damp, I don't know, there could be some water in the where the wires are. It could slow it down slightly. There's a lot of things, but on an average I don't go below 600 ever. And I usually, on an average, I'm hitting about 850. So I'm not far off that 900 what they've said, or they recommend, or they advise you're probably going to get 900. The upload speed has never dropped below 900, and that to me is important. That ping stays at either 4, 5, or 6. It never goes anywhere else, which is incredible. And honestly, I downloaded Destiny, the game Destiny 2 yesterday, which was 90 gig. I downloaded that in 20 minutes. Like, I never would have been able to download that in that time. Updates on games now, Call of Duty updates, they take me like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and they're done. Before that would be like an hour or 2 hours or overnight sometimes on some of those downloads. But yeah, I can strongly recommend Vodafone. Up to now, I've had it for a week now. So up to now, honestly, I'm going to put the Vodafone link in the description below. Go there, check it out, see if you can get it. It's basically called the Gigafast net. You won't miss it. They've got some offers on as well where you can get some Apple TV for free. I didn't opt for any of that because I don't watch any of like Apple TV or anything like that. But they've got like offers on as well. But it's $55 a month, mine is, and that's everything. That includes everything. The engineer was free, everything was free, the router's free. Of course, you can go out and get a gaming router, which I'm thinking about getting. I'm talking to a company now, seeing if they'll send me one out to try, because I want to see the difference that a gaming router will make in terms of the whole like speeds and how the experience is compared to the base Vodafone router. Now the base Vodafone router is doing me well, it's doing me well. It's got the phone slot on there, it's got everything on there that you need to have everything connected at once. Like I say, I just have my gaming computer on here. That's it. It's just hardwired straight in. They don't give you an Ethernet cable with it, but I had a really good engineer, and because I couldn't find an Ethernet cable, I do have them, but I couldn't actually find one at the time. So he just basically went to the van and he was like, look, you can have one. So that's great customer service. The guys were amazing that came out. They were here for about 4 hours because there was water in the where the wires were in the actual road, like in the path. So they had to like suction all the water out and then make sure it wasn't gonna like flood again. So they had a hard job, and they were really nice, really professional guys. And I would strongly recommend Vodafone. It's not a sponsored video. This is just me updating you guys that I've got this amazing internet now, and I'm so happy to have it. I just wanted to kind of share it because I'm going to put the link to this video in the Sky video so people can go across and see what I have now and how much of a difference that makes. I'll also put the Sky video in the link in the description below so you guys can go and watch the Sky one and see the difference in what we've got here. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video. Do not forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Let's go.